This lesson is on direct variation, which is one way for us to describe concepts that are proportional. If y varies directly as x, that means that y is some multiple of x. And the way we usually write that is to say y equals kx. And k is our constant of variation. We want to solve for that constant of variation and then use it in the problem to find the value. So let's take a look at an example. Suppose y varies directly as x, and let's say if y equals 18, x equals 2, and then we'll say find y when x equals 5. So our first goal is indeed to find that constant of variation. So we're going to say y equals kx and try to solve for k. Well, we know that when y is 18, x is 2. So I get 18 is k times 2. Doing the algebra, dividing both sides by 2, 18 divided by 2 is 9, and we get 9 as k. Now I can use that because the question says find y when x is 5. So we'll write down our rule, y equals kx. Find y is what I'm looking for, when x is 5. Well, we know what our constant of variation is, that is 9. So y equals 9 times 5. Y equals 45. Next I'll say, suppose y varies directly as the square of x. We will say that y equals 75 when x equals 5. Find y when x equals 7. So this time we're saying y varies directly, so y is some multiple, y is k as the square of x, or of x squared. So we'll say y equals k x squared. And our first goal is to find that constant k, that constant of variation k. We're saying y is 75 when x is 5. So replacing it, we get 75 is k times 5 squared. Continuing with the work, 75 equals 25k. We will divide by 25, and I get 3 equals k. And then the question says find y when x is 7. Looking at this, we're going to use our rule y equals kx squared. The y value is what we're going to look for. The constant of variation, k, is 3, x 7 squared. So we're going to get y is 3 times 7 squared, and the result for that is 147. Let's look at a word problem here. The cost to carpet a room varies directly with the area of the room. If it costs $1,000 to carpet a 200 square foot room, what would it cost to carpet a 250 square foot room? So again, the cost varies directly as some multiple of the area. So we've seen we have $1,000 is some multiple K of the area, and our area was 200 square feet. So if we solve for K, divide by 200, 1,000 divided by 200, we get 5. And what does that 5 mean? 5 is our constant of variation, but frankly 5 is also the cost per square foot. Now there are 9 square feet in a yard. 9 times 5, $45 per square yard. That's a pretty good price for carpeting in today's market. We want to carpet a 250 square foot room, so we're going to again use our rule. C, the cost equals some K times A, because the cost varies directly as the area. So the cost C would equal K5 times 250 square feet. And the result for that is $1,250. So the cost to carpet a 250 foot room, 250 square foot room, is $1,250.